Andrea, let me ask you, when you're walking down the street, you see a man, if he catches your attention, what is it about him that catches your attention?
I'd like to... No, can't talk about it. But anyway, maybe
what do you look at?
His shoes, maybe? Maybe his hair.
Okay. Is it...
You know, what he's wearing overall, just how well-groomed is he? Is he shaved?
Okay.
You know.
Okay. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I guess I ask because a lot of guys out there don't realize that many things, or simple things like the shoes, are things that women look at least from their point of view. It makes up the whole package, and that's why today marks the debut of a new men's grooming series called The Best Man. That's
right. Steve wanted all these questions answered, so that's why he did the series.
That's
so
right.
What can viewers expect? Well, tell us, Steve.
Well, everything. This 8-part series will cover topics from how to dress for work to the use of accessories to understanding dress codes and invitation cards, and even stuff to wear when out doing sports.
I could do some help with that, understanding dress codes on invitation cards. And today, well, we kick off with the first question. What makes a man appealing to others? Well, of course, especially women. Okay, and we'll roll it, and then you can see for yourself, and we'll chat some more. Take a look. We see them on the covers of magazines. This is the manly image the fashion world is trying to sell to us, but how realistic is that? I mean, how many of us would walk out the door dressed like that? Not too many of us. Welcome to The Best Man, a male grooming series that aims to provide real men out there with some simple grooming tips. So whether we're talking about the dress code on the invitation card, which says something like stylish or elegant, what does that mean? To how you should dress for that job interview, and right down to accessories like cufflinks and ties, what you can use to help enhance your look. But first, in this episode, we need to find out what is the full package. What is it women out there are looking at when they first see you walking down the street? Well, we gotta hit the streets to find out. Let's go.
Face. Probably face. Guys that can dress well are good, and I like guys with longer hair rather than like shaved heads and stuff like that. Like, yeah, longer hair.
Smell nice. He has to smell nice. Yes. Smell nice, look good. That will bring out his charisma.
Someone who carry himself confident and well dressed.
And the first thing I see when I look for a man, maybe his style, the way he looks, the way he dresses.
So now you know what women look at when they see you on the street. But let's find out more. Let's ask one woman who is in the business of fashion. That's May Yip, Deputy Editor for Style Magazine. May, thanks for joining us. So, let me ask you, when you're out on the street and you see a guy walking down, what is the first thing you notice?
I think I'll notice his hair straight away, because for men you don't really get to accessorize with a lot of loud prints or maybe necklaces and jewelry, so hair is really important. It's your biggest accessory. And sometimes when I look at a guy, I'm thinking, hey, did he get up late this morning and he forgot to put some hair wax into his look? So I'm thinking it's a bit scruffy, right? So a good haircut is really important for guys.
So what is it when you talk about the overall package of a guy? I mean, what are the things that men should take note of that you find, you know, is often something they forget?
They should really take care about how their clothes fit them, because as I said before, men don't really get to play around with so many clothes and fashion trends. So the fit is really important. So find a good tailor, find a good boutique, and stick to it.
Okay, I've got some examples of some random men we shot in the street. Let's take a look at some of them and just get your, your overall opinion. For instance, when you see this guy, what's your first reaction?
Why is he wearing pleated pants? They are so 80s and so passe. Please get rid of the pleats. They don't flatter most body types unless you're a male model.
Okay, but what if you're an older man? I mean, and pleats were sort of,
Maybe it's a bit more comfortable, but even if you're older, you look that much better with a fitted stiff cut flat front pants.
And then this guy's sort of got I don't know if that's sneakers and a pink shirt with a...
I'm not sure if sneakers work if he's going to the office, but the pink shirt is pretty bold of him. I think it's great that men play around with color, and pink, a soft pink, flatters most skin tones.
Okay. So what sort of details that the guy should think about? I mean, because for most guys, I gotta admit, we don't look so much into the intricate little things. I mean, and when we're going to the office, it's a shirt and tie, that's about it.
There's nothing wrong with a shirt and tie, but if you want to express yourself a little bit more through fashion, maybe pick out a tie that is in a color or in a print. Maybe wear a striped shirt and juxtapose it with a brighter, solid block tie.
So like this guy with the red tie on the blue shirt, is that a good mix?
I like it, and the shirt fits him well, the tie is flattering. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's take a look at another guy. Now they say stripes on stripes, it's not allowed, is that?
I think it does work over here because he's got diagonal stripes on his tie and vertical stripes on his shirt. So yeah, it does work. I don't see why not.
Okay, so which is the one I gotta ask you, the all-important question that makes you look slimmer? Because that's the...
Thin vertical stripes.
Okay, so you want to go in out this way.
Yeah.
And then again, we've got a younger chap down here in jeans, a pair of sneakers.
That is really the typical uniform for most men in Singapore, right? T-shirt and jeans. It's great that he's got a graphic T-shirt on. It's a bit more funky, and skinny jeans. So that's really very in right now.
Are they really skinny jeans for guys?
Yes, they are. So if you're a thin guy who's got a bit of height, try on a pair of skinny jeans.
To confirm what May had said, we went out again and asked more women what they did find attractive about men.
I think it's really the overall look. So it's not really, my eyes will look at just the whole picture. Preferably he has to be neat, he has to look, sharp, and short hair, not too messy, not too much stuff in the hair.
I guess I'll look at his hair and his face. Cannot be too greasy. I think hygiene is important for a guy. Also reflected in the clothes that you're wearing. Cannot be too grubby and scruffy. Casual is fine, but it still has to. You still have to look basically presentable.
So there you have it. A better idea what women out there are looking for. But do note, one other thing women often look out for too is a man who has a job. So be sure to tune in next week when we give you tips on how to dress for success.
Yeah, dressing is very important, but I love that soundbite from the lady who was just like, the way he smells. Smell is important, the way you smell.
Well, don't you think so? I mean...
Definitely very important.
I mean, someone doesn't have to smell great in a sense. If they have no smell, it's fine. But
It's
when
fine,
they
but
smell
when they
bad, then it's like, whoa.
And when they smell nice, add a
That's
plus.
an add. There you go.
Yeah,
Value
I know.
add.
Good. Kudos to Steve. We picked up some interesting tips there.
Okay, so that's just the basics. Next week, we're going to talk about when you go to a job interview, how you should dress, and what the simple do's and don'ts to keep in mind. So you want to catch that next
week.
Monday as well.
That's right. Stay with us here on